over the years. Drop a thumbs up, like, subscribe, you know, all of that cringy YouTube stuff. But let's get into this. This place is called Boge. It is located in Elmwood Park, New Jersey, and I believe the ratings are around a 4.0. A lot of them had to do with more people upset about service and orders and things of that nature, but they all liked the food for the most part. So I haven't had everything from this place in particular, but that's why we're here, man. So let's go into it. Let's start off. Of course, you got to have the rice. And of course, this is actually Indo-Chinese cuisine, but it's one of my favorite things. It's called gobi Manchurian. It's one of the first things I ever ordered, and I've loved it ever since. We've got the chicken biryani. I love biryani. We've got the chicken pakoras, as well as the onion kulcha, which is like naan, but a little bit different. And you can see there's onions that are baked right into the kulcha. We have, now this is something I've never had before, but I wanted to try this. So what this is called is an aloo kathi roll. I'm gonna open this up. I've never had it before, but I've always heard such good things about it. So when I saw it on the menu, I was like, yo, I gotta try this today. Let me wrap this up real nice. You like that? You like to see it. So this roll has potato in it. No, it's kind of, I don't want to mess this up, but it's like a wrap. So here you go. So you see that? So that is what we have here with some dipping sauces on the side of that. And for dessert, one of my favorite things, the gulab jamun, which is like these little honey, I'm not going to say this because y'all weird. They're balls. All right, they're balls. Whatever. Whatever. And last, one of my favorite things, again, got the vindaloo. I usually get chicken, but I wanted lamb, so I got the lamb vindaloo. Most popular people usually get the butter chicken or the chicken tikka masala, but I like vindaloo, a little bit more spicy. I like the spice going on in there. So here we go, man. Let me get into this. I'm going to start with the appies, man. Let me get here. Nice little gobi Manchurian. I want to get a nice piece. A nice piece. Cauliflower. That's so good. That's good. A little sweet and spicy action. Kind of puts you in the mind of like General Tso's, but different. But if people are looking for like a flavor profile that maybe you have had before. One more time. Okay, 2 more times. That's good, man. That's really good. One more time, one more time. You gotta try that. That's a 9 out of 10 for me. Got my spoon. I'm only doing this so I don't make a mess because it's so far over there. I know normally you're supposed to eat it with your hands, but please just let me use my spoon. So we have the chicken biryani right here. Ooh, let me get that. Look at this. I love biryani. Big chunks of chicken. The spice level on that is, I didn't get super hot. It's not mild. Okay, we'll give you a scale on 1 to 10. It's about a 6. Not super hot. Sometimes I do get it hot, but I had hot chicken 2 days ago, and I don't want to go too crazy with the spicy. And I have vindaloo here. But, see if I can get you a chicken piece. See right on top? Crazy spice blend. Oh, hold on, I feel a big chunk of chicken in there somewhere. Oh, there it is. There it is right there. There you go. That's the one. That's what I'm normally getting. One of my favorite dishes. People ask me all the time, what are your favorite Indian foods? This is why I did this, but I love biryani. Now, if I was just getting this as a meal on a normal day, I would have liked it a little bit spicier for me. But the flavor on that, so good. This is a 9.3 out of 10. Going with the chicken pakoras. I was going to get samosas, but I feel like samosas are kind of basic. These for me are meant. Yeah, we'll drop that. That's fine. Get a little dip. Where my other dipping sauce at anyway? those are for me. Like I said, they're meant for more dipping. I was going to get the samosas, like I said, but because this is what's in a samosa, similar. I wanted to get something that was a little bit different. Again, if you eat these by yourselves, they are spiced, but to me, I like to dip them. These were decent. I've had them better from other places, if I'm being real. So I'll give these a 7 out of 10. I know y'all see it. Sam's Cola. Nothing tastes like cheap. I mean that in a good way. Poor people come for me a little bit. Alright, so we got the vindaloo. I'm gonna go in with this onion kulcha. Let me just get in there. I gotta find a lamb. Where the hell? Ooh, damn. One bite. They make a really good vindaloo, man. Normally I would just grab it. I still have to touch my camera and everything else, so I'm trying not to make too much of a mess. But there's a lamb piece. Y'all see that right there? I don't want to drop that. Oh, that lamb's off the chain. I got the vindaloo from here last time because I thought it was really good. And it's still just as good. Most popular thing that people see is the garlic naan, which I love garlic naan too, but I like the flavor of the onion. Get in here. Just a little bit more. A little bit. We're gonna go on the rice. Yes, sir. Spice level on this, about a 7. Again, I didn't get it super spicy, which I have before, but the flavor is just insane. One more time. If you eat that whole thing, you're going to pay for it later because the spice will get you. Okay, spice will get me. Some of y'all might be immune, like, but me? Nah, it's going to get me. Boom. You can sign me up for that any day. 9.5 out of 10. And last, this is what I really wanted to try. So this is an aloo kathi roll. I gotta show you something about this, but it has chopped onions and green peppers with seasoned potatoes, and there's also a fried egg in there as well. You can see the steam coming off this thing. It's still hot, but it smells delicious. Ooh. I like the egg in this too. Oh, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. Right here. A little bit of mint chutney. Boom. This eats like a breakfast wrap for real. But obviously, with a lot more flavor. The one thing that I know when I get Indian food is the flavor is always gonna pop, which I really love. A little bit more right here. Oh man. You can see how much stuffing is in here too. Not just me, this just made the rotation. I love the potatoes in this. That is dangerous. Again, feels almost like an Indian breakfast wrap, or what we would eat here, because of the seasoned potatoes with the egg in there. But that is fire. Oh man. Okay. I'm sorry for smacking too. I know I just felt that one. I eat this whole damn thing. That's when you know. That is when you know. That was different, but sign me up for that. Wow. Seriously. 9.4. Alright, I just want to try a little bit more though. It's crazy how far we've come. I want some dessert. I thought I had ice cream because this is even better when you warm it up with ice cream. But gulab jamun are like these little fried balls of dough in this like sweet honey sauce. So right there. The sweetness reminds me of baklava, but it's a little more subtle. Not over the top, and it doesn't have the nutty flavor from like pistachios and things like that, but that same kind of vibe. These hit every time. I'll tell you, the craving was hit. Those are super simple, but really, really good. If you really got something though, try this with ice cream. It would blow your mind. But that right there, that's a 9 out of 10 too. But let me get a little bit more. Come back in with this. Come back in with this. Yeah. Mmm. Dangerous. I mean that in a good way. Mmm. It's not very often you get me to shut up. So if I'm not talking, something's hitting. Ooh, that could have been bad. That could have been bad right there. That could have been real bad. Also, while you're watching this, in the US, it'll be Father's Day. And I remember we did a Mother's Day thing. So, to all the dads out there, it's my message to y'all, man. Let's talk. I ain't no dad. I got dogs. That's about it. But, got a lot of friends that are dads. I have a dad. Obviously. If my own dad is watching this, I mean, I'll talk to you. We probably talk by now. Duh. But, happy Pops Day to the Pops. But all my dads out there, let me write my message to the dads. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there that's out there working, grinding, take care of their family, handling their business. I know sometimes that we feel like, I'm not saying we like I'm a damn dad, that y'all feel like is an underappreciated job. I know sometimes we feel like it's a thankless job, but it's a required job. And I know y'all know that. And I know sometimes it's a little tough out here because and this isn't an indictment on women or children. This is just a worldview that we might feel, I keep saying we, that y'all might feel a little underappreciated. And for most dads, I know I talked to my own dad about this before, and just kind of talking about Father's Day, and how we don't ask for much. I keep saying we. I don't know why. I'm more quoting him in this sense, but not asking for much. Just a little appreciation. You don't need anything of monetary value for gifts. Just want to know you are appreciated and that you are cared for all the things that you feel like you are doing. And I'm here to say, stop complaining, bro. I'm just playing. Could you imagine if I just completely flipped the script and was like, stop playing. You can handle it. But I mean this sincerely. For the men out there, for the dads, I know you're out there grinding and working, and sometimes you feel like a machine. But make sure you're taking care of your mental. This is your day. If you want to go watch the game with your wife and kids, if you just want to go fishing, I don't know what you be doing. I know dads do stuff like that. Go do that and take care of your mental. Because societally speaking, A lot of men won't talk about their issues, and it becomes a bit of a boiling kettle where it can overflow if you don't. So, whatever it is you got to do to make sure your peace is still there so that you can do what is required of you to the best of your abilities, make sure you do that. And I know that men, we got a lot of like bonding. We don't bond the same way that like a lot of people do. You know, a lot of, you know, father-son relationships, even my own. Like we don't, you know, it's not a hug every time. Like when I see my mom, I give my mom a hug, right? You know, it's a little different. You know, Pop say, "What's up, man? How you doing, bro?" Like it's a little different. But if you got anybody out there, father figure, dad, whatever it is, grandfather, make sure you still doing what you got to do to make sure that they are appreciated. Because I know sometimes we act like we're tough as men, as far as like shit, we are tough, but we act like robots, we act emotionless, we act like we don't got nothing like that. So your bonding may be a little different. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But make sure y'all still out there, you know, make sure you giving that type of energy where you are at least appreciated. To me, male bonding might be a little different. A lot of women may not understand us because our bonding is a little different. We don't, yo, I love you, bro, and all that shit like that. It's not us. But at the end of the day, I think that our bonds are a little more nonverbal, a little more action-based than word-based, most of us, you know. So even if it's something stupid, you know what I mean? Like, just make sure that you are giving that appreciation in whatever way you think that the father figure or the son figure or the grandfather, whatever that relationship is, it's still given. This is this dude as I can keep it, bro. Look, we all know maybe the bonding of daddy-daughter is a little different, which I think it is. But pops and son, man, me and mine, man, a lot of dads that I knew, like, we're around, we talk, we converse, you know. Now that I'm an adult, our conversations are a lot different than what it was when I was a kid. It was more, he was annoying, but he did what he had to do to make sure that I became the grown man that I am now. I know people may think I'm a big ass kid, because I am to a certain extent, but I'm still an adult about mine. I take care of my business and make sure I hustle, I grind, and do the things that I have to do in order to succeed. And those things were instilled in me by my annoying ass father. And even though we butted heads, because that's what dads do, your job still as a dad is to teach your son how to be a man. And my pops did that, bro. So I know he's probably watching this because he watches, because, you know, he's always been, and my mom too, my home, you know, have always been the biggest fans I've ever had, no matter what I was doing. So I know they still watch, and I still appreciate it as much as I did when they was at my games as a kid, and at my graduations, and, you know, at my college football games and everything. It was always there every step of the way. And I know, because I've said it, I know that my pops knows I appreciate it now. But make sure that you tell your pops that kind of stuff, because some people are left with that regret that they didn't get that bond. They might be estranged or worse. So make sure you do. But from the bottom of my heart, man, to the dads out there, bro, I know so many of my friends are like proud dads, bro. It's like a part of their identity. And they may not tell their wife that as much. Maybe they did. But I'm going to tell you this. Most of my friends that became parents, they're completely changed now, and they're so proud of it, like having a family. And I know this, maybe to the ladies, they won't tell you this, but those ones that are in your life, those ones that are in your kids' life, they will do anything to protect and provide for you and the kids. They may not say that, but they worry about it. They think about it. They grind. They wake up every day for that. That's why you see them doing the things that they do. And sometimes they get tired, and sometimes they feel like they protect the world. You know, they got to come home. Just appreciate that, man, bro, because it's not easy being a dad either. I know it's not easy being a mom. We talked about y'all, but it's not easy being a dad. And a lot of y'all treat us respectfully, like we are machines as men. But that instinct that kicks in, that paternal instinct, I don't have kids, but I still have it with my family and with even my freaking dogs, bro. Like, I will do anything to make sure that my family's provided for. And that includes my own damn parents now. You know what I'm saying? So I just want y'all to know, for the people who have them, appreciate, and for the ones who are doing it, you are appreciated. We love y'all, for real. World don't work without dads. World don't work without moms. World don't work without parents. Do it to the best of y'all ability and keep on rocking, man. I'll rock with y'all. Remember that. For the boys. And for the ladies, I still rock with y'all. Y'all know what it is. I already got y'all on Mother's Day. But we'll be back, man. This food was delicious. I just want to say that because it is that special day. Tomorrow, more content, man. I love y'all. The hand signs, they made it to YouTube.